Kiril, welcome to SmallCapPower. To begin with, talk to us about Kintavar Exploration. Why are you in a unique position?
Hi. So yes, Kintavar Exploration is a recently funded exploration company focused on Quebec. We are located in Quebec and all our exploration assets are in Quebec. But the most interesting thing is the type of discovery that we made. We discovered a copper exploration project, which first of all is unique because there are no exploration projects in Quebec. It's very rare to have that. Most of the copper in Quebec is a secondary byproduct from either gold or zinc mining. And in our case, we found a copper project. And then the second part, it's unique because it's a sedimentary stratiform copper deposit that actually got folded. So these type of deposits are not really known in this part of the world. We know that they exist. There is a big, massive project in the DRC. There is another very large one in Poland. And there are a few other smaller ones, but still pretty big ones. But in Quebec, it's never been discovered. So we discovered this project recently. And not only that it's a stratiform copper deposit, which are usually mined underground, this one is folded. So it used to be a large sedimentary basin where the sedimentary basin was mineralized and you'd have to mine it underground. But this one got folded. So instead of being a couple of hundred kilometers in length, the sedimentary basin now got squished into 25 kilometers. We staked that entire 25 kilometers, and the mineralized layers are now folded. So those folds are now appearing on surface. So what happens, you've got an open pitable material that you can really go and explore for a very simple operation. So it's very different from an underground copper operation. And so that's been the exciting discovery that we made.
Okay, so now that you have this high-grade copper property, what's your focus for 2018? What do you plan to do with it? How do you want to exploit its potential?
Correct. So the discovery, and I'll just correct you, it's not really high grade. The grades are very interesting for open pitable, but the most interesting thing is the fact that we managed to drill 120 meters of 0.34, 130 meters of 0.31, and the latest drill hole was 206 meters. And we now realize that the structural control of this mineralogy is very, very important. So now we got 25 kilometers. The carbonate unit, the marble, appears 3 times within the 25 kilometer package. Every time it appears, the marble unit is approximately 10 kilometers long, and we just have to follow those marble units. So what's coming up this year, we now drilled the mineralization in 4 drill holes that got 100 meters and plus of mineralization. Now what we'll be doing will be, we are doing additional geophysics now during the winter, late winter, early spring. We'll be drilling the Sherlock corridor in the south, where we already now drilled, but now we'll be targeting drilling the hinges of those folds, and those hinges will be much wider and higher grade than what we drilled right now, where we were drilling the limbs of the folds. Then later in the summer, so let's say around June, July, we'll start drilling Nasigon, which is the northern corridor, where we did get already on surface 10 meters at 1.10% copper, which in this case, it becomes a very high grade for an open pit operation. And then later in the fall, we'll be following as well, we're doing some work on the Hispana corridor, which is the third corridor of this carbonate unit. And this is giving us 3 different corridors, and we are hoping to demonstrate within the next, let's say, 6 to 12 months that there is a potential for a nice open pit, at least within each one of those corridors. So if we can demonstrate that there is one open pit in each one of them, we think we'll try and demonstrate that maybe you could get a billion pounds of copper within each one of those corridors. You're looking at 3 billion pounds of copper. Open pitable in Quebec, so close to infrastructure. We are located 4 hours north of Montreal. We've got forestry roads, highways getting almost very close to the property, so you can make it there very easily. On top of that, we got a high voltage power line that comes to the site. We got a camp that today operates in 150 people capacity, so we can easily lodge as many people as we want. The camp is built already. You can operate all year round. You can drill all year round. And it's from an infrastructure point of view, it simplifies both the exploration costs and the capital development costs, which we expect will be fairly low because of all this advantage that we have here.
Okay, so well equipped to handle that property. What value can you bring to shareholders this year?
So we think the value is going to be the fact that this is brand new discovery. The model has never been presented like this anywhere. And as soon as we are going to start drilling all those hinges, the market is going to get really excited about the grades and the thicknesses that we'll be able to demonstrate.
Wonderful. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much, Kiril.
Thank you very much.